Well, I don't know what Cambridge had his phone on over there, but it was going crazy there. We're going to try this again. We lost feed to Facebook somehow or another, and I don't know how. So we're going to try it again. Cambridge is going to get a kick on some stuff. But yeah, somehow or another lost feed on Facebook. I don't know what happened. Which now nothing's working on my screen. There comes Cambridge back in here.
Oh, man. Ow.
We're going to go back. I know this is the last thing everybody saw on Facebook. It was Joe Lavelle. Is that right, Joe Lavelle?
Yeah.
There we go, Joe Lavelle. We'll go back over the limited late models and the rest of the classes at Natural Bridge. Don't know what happened.
Your late model feature winner was the 8 of Joe Lavelle. Second went to the 2W of Justin Williams. Third was the 17 of Logan Roberson. Fourth went to the 00 of Tyler Bear. Fifth was the 87 of Walker Arthur. Sixth went to the 82 of Roger Robertson Jr. Seventh went to the 05 of Eric Groa. Eighth was the 6Q of Jesse Quick. Ninth went to the 47 of Bobby Ayers. And rounding out your top 10 was the 21 of Billy Beechler.
Then we're going to roll into the pure stock main event. It was Aiden Mead picking up the win at 38 machine. David Brogan in the 3 machine was second. Third, going to Jacob McCormick in the 08 machine. Parker Flint in the 200 finishing fourth. Fifth, going to Robert Tyree in the 11 machine. Donald Kazee in the 2K machine finishing sixth. Seventh, going to Braddock Pruitt in the 17 machine. Eighth, going to Mark Flint in the 20 machine. Ninth to Danny Tucker in the 51. And round out your top 10 was Jeremy Fox in the 77 machine.
Your 604 late model feature winner was the 7W of Justin Williams. Second went to the 17 of Logan Roberson. Third was the 00 of Tyler Bear. Fourth went to the 15 Junior of Ronnie Martin Jr. Fifth was the 8L of Joe Lavelle. Sixth went to the 26 of Jack Brown. Seventh was the B6 of Bryson Fulton. Eighth went to the 71T of Tyler Hoy. Ninth was the 18 of Sean Walker. And round out your top 10 was the 87 of Walker Arthur.
Then we roll into the last division of the night at Natural Bridge. It was the rookies, and it was Caden Cunningham in the 18 machine picking up the win. Second was the 111 of Owen Drury. And right at your top 3 podium was William Wilmer in a 65W machine. Then we're going to roll into County Line Raceway. While this thing is still working, they were the host of the Carolina Clash. Of course, Kip Thompson, the voice of the Carolina Clash, in the house at County Line Raceway. We're going to get started with Hometown Guy.
Your winner in the Bryant's All-Around Services Sport Compact U-Car feature was the 888 of Tyler Hopkins. Second went to the 2N of Dylan Norris. Third was the 66 of Mike Crickmore. Fourth went to the 2 of Stephen Davis. Sixth was the 68J. Fifth was the 68J of Jesse Joyner. Sixth went to the 11W of Tommy Weiss. Seventh was the 68 of Donald Joyner. Eighth went to the 22 of Taylor Fawcett. Taylor Fawcett.
Yeah.
Ninth was the 11V of Tyler Vagan. And round out your top 10 was the 19 of Matt Lutz.
Then we're going to roll out for this Carolina Clash Super Late Model event. And it was that D8 machine of Dustin Mitchell picking up the win, followed by the Sweet Potato Express of Michael Roush Net 23R machine. The Wild Child, Willie Milliken in the 1 machine was third. Stephen All in the 8B machine was fourth. Fifth going to Cy Nelms Jr. in the 5JR machine. Sixth going to Capital Waste owned Jordan Cole in that 114 machine. Seventh going to the 52 of Timmy Mills. Eighth going to the 3 of Brent Robinson. Ben Walker in a 16 machine finishing ninth. And round out your top 10 was Donovan Jackson in that 93 machine.
Your Carolina Auto Parts Salvage Thunder V8 feature winner was the 74 of Brad Cox. Second went to the 47 of Justin Kidd. Third was your 31 of Billy Hobson. Fourth went to the 4P of Tyler Pierce. Fifth was the 19 of Hunter Hobson. Sixth was the L4 of Amanda Joyner. Seventh went to the 00 of Jerry McKill Jr. Eighth was the 44 of Jimmy Gray. Ninth was the 15 of Bobby Jones. And round out your top 10 was the 39 of Calvin Forte.
Then we roll out for the quality pre-owned super stock. And it was Cody Keith picking up the win in the 51 machine. Second was Jason Horn in the 14 machine. Enzo Dillon in the 98 machine was third. Fourth going to the D7 of Dakota Whitley. Fifth going to the J2 of James Manring. Brian Midland in 23 was sixth. Austin Bottoms in the 47A was seventh. Eighth going to the 29 machine of Melvin Langley. The 1 of Cody Wilson was ninth. And round out your top 10 was the 47G of Glenn Bottoms.
Your Tidewater Energy Pure Stock 4-cylinder feature winner was the 4K of Kristen Hopkins. Second went to the 9 of Trent Moore. Third was the 17H of Lee Hardy. Fourth was the 81 of Brent Atkinson. Fifth went to the 1 of Bradley Knotts. Sixth was the 32R of Michael Ross. Seventh went to the 50 of Van Bryant. Eighth was the 7J of Johnny Poland Jr. Ninth was the 21 of Randy Howard. And rounding out your top 10 was the 31 of Bobby Brantley.
Bobby Brantley. That was the guy's name that was on Lizard Lick Towing, wasn't it? Wasn't his name Bobby Brantley?
I have no idea. I've never watched Lizard Lick Towing.
Oh. You have disappointed me, Cambridge. I do not know why it will not move.
What, when you're not on it?
Well, I'm not on it, yeah. It used to.
I don't know. It doesn't really make much sense, but technology, right?
Yeah, boy. We're going to get into.
What?
I was looking at the feed there. It looks terrible. Into Sumter Raceway for the Blue Ridge Outlaws. They invaded Sumter Speedway for the Billy Cagle Memorial event May 17th, 2025. But picking up yet another win with the Blue Ridge Outlaws, it's Dylan Brown in the 6 machine. I'm picking up that $5,757 payday. Finishing second was the 07 machine of Dale Timms. Third, going to the 28 machine of Justin Mintz. Fourth, the 39 machine of Greg Clark. The dark horse of Scott Shirey in that 10S machine finishing fifth. Cheeseburger Brian Mullis in the 67 machine finishing sixth. Seventh went to the 18 machine of Austin Mintz. Dalton Hodge in the 91 machine finishing eighth. Adam Yarborough in the 57 machine finishing ninth. And rounding out your top 10 was the 2024 points champion, the 00 machine of Brandon Dockery. And that rounded out the top 10 for your Blue Ridge Outlaws. We do have top 3 interviews. We'll get with them real quick.
Tonight's third place here at the 5th Annual Billy Cagle Tribute here with the Cagle Automotive Blue Ridge Outlaws, powered by Newsom Raceway Parts Network, Raceway Chevrolet dealerships, and Chevrolet Performance Parts Justin Mintz. And man, it's just one of them things, you know how something, you know what the game is going to be. It's going to be a tire game, but you settled in right there with around that 5th or 6th spot, and then worked your way up methodically, and then made your way in that top 3. So got to be a satisfying night with, I think you said, what, 3 races you've had on this new train chassis, so I'm sure you're real satisfied with the run.
Oh yeah, yeah, got a good platform to start off of with Benji and Wyatt. Car's been really good the first 3 times out. I mean, qualified on the pole down here last week and got rained out. Had a good car at Lancaster, had a good car here the first night out with it. We just gotta do more testing and kind of figure out what it likes. These cars are a little different than what I had, but get our qualifying up a little better, and I think we'll be there to win anywhere we go.
Right, and especially the caliber of competition that's in the series now, you got to qualify good to set yourself up for the rest of the night.
Oh yeah, I would. Right now, with the cars in this series, I'd say there's probably 12, 15 cars you can win anywhere you go. So, I like running against better cars. It makes you better. It seems like those guys have a lot more respect for each other and for you. And yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I wish we could figure out a way to make this track 2 grooves, or it'd be a little easier to do pass.
I'm sure there's many people that have had that discussion for sure, but you know, it's just one of the things you got on the bottom and had to ride there, and then you guys encountered lap traffic a few times. But once you know, you and Kenny had that little battle there for a little while, and then he had his issue with the lap car as well. But I'm sure to take a 3rd place, you know, I'm sure you can take it home and take it to the bank and put it in the notebook and go on from there.
Yeah, I got the 2nd at one point in the race, and kind of left the door open for Dale getting in 3 and kicked myself in the butt for doing that, but it's just part of it. I was just searching for grip, but yeah, it's been an emotional day thinking about Mr. Billy. So
Absolutely.
I don't think I've even finished this race since they started running it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's done so much for the sport. Me, personally, not just racing, but my personal life. I remember being down there at his shop at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night during the weekdays. Me and him both in tears talking about something he's passionate about. So I just want to thank him for riding with me tonight and always being there for us throughout the years.
How about those marketing partners that helped you guys?
Yeah, I got Jamie Gettings with Under One Roofing, Gettings Construction, Richard with L2M Tractor Work, Hunter with Southern Dirt Works, Mintz Racing Engines. But other than sponsors, there's a lot of people that put. My father-in-law, he helps out a lot, spends a lot of money trying to get up front, and it's been disappointing so far this year because we got the best equipment I think we've ever had, and we just ain't had no luck. That's why I got this mustache tonight, trying to change my look. But yeah, just want to thank
you guys will find the front eventually.
Yeah. Got to thank Benji with Train Chassis and Wyatt with HST. They've been real helpful so far. So we got some things to tweak on, get a little better, and I think we can win anywhere we go.
And that's 3rd place tonight here at the 5th Annual Billy Cagle Tribute. Justin Mintz, that's 3rd place. Tonight's 2nd place here at Sumter Speedway for the 5th Annual Billy Cagle Tribute with our Cagle Automotive, Blue Ridge Outlaws, powered by Newsom Raceway Parts Network, Raceway Chevrolet, and Chevrolet Performance. Dale Timms tonight's 2nd place, and started where you finished where you started, but it wasn't all that way. You ended up falling back to 3rd there a time or two, then you clawed your way back up to 2nd. But right there at the end, you guys caught that lap traffic, and then did you feel you had anything for Dylan right there at the end, or what was your mindset going into that?
I mean, I was running as hard as I could. I I asked Logan how many laps was left there, and she said 15. So I was sending all I had there, and we were pretty quick, but you know, kind of rubber there, and as long as Dylan didn't miss the rubber, he was gonna win the race. And Dylan don't make too many mistakes, so he done a good job. We ended up second. We'll take it. We're getting better and better, so we'll take it.
How do you prepare yourself mentally running for a track? Do you know it's going to be hard to pass? It's going to be one groove, and you're going to have to motivate yourself to be patient and wait for a mistake, even if there's a mistake made. What, as a ritual, as a driver, what do you have to do when you're going into that situation?
I was told by Tommy and Sean they'd beat the doors out on it if we had to cut somebody off, or you know, just running there an extra foot and try to just get beside somebody, man. Like, it's you know, you need every inch out there on this racetrack just to, you gotta just position yourself to be beside them getting in the corner. So you just do what you gotta do, I guess.
Absolutely. So, you know, next week we're going to some racetracks that you really, really like. Livonia, the last time you were there, you won. And then you enjoy Cherokee and then enjoy TR. So how much are you looking forward to that little swing?
I like all those places there. They're kind of like home, you know, especially like Livonia. We got a ton of laps there.
You got to probably beat your daddy for that one too.
I hope we run first and second. Of course, me first, you know. But
I know.
Pops is good there, so we'll give her all we got.
So who all you got to thank to help you guys support this program?
Got to thank my wife and Tommy and Sean and.
Let's step over here just a second. Sorry about that.
Jason's ready to get home.
He is. He's ready to get out of Sumter. Anyway.
Definitely got to thank all my crew here, Lauren, Tom and Sean, my wife Logan, Cole, Palmer. Got to thank Andy Lee and my parents, my grandpa at home, Teresa. Definitely got to thank all the sponsors. We got Superior Roofing, Joey Reynolds Trucking, Heath and Amanda Calvert, Upstate Curb, Schaefer's Oil. I mean, there's a ton of them. You know, we got a ton of product sponsors. Definitely got to thank all of them, and thank Don. Don takes care of us on our motor stuff. So, you know, everything's clicking good. So hopefully we can keep it going.
And that's tonight's second place here at Sumter Speedway, Mr. Dale Timms. Here with tonight's winner here, the 5th annual Billy Cagle tribute here at Sumter Speedway. Hammer down, Dylan Brown out of Gaffney, South Carolina, tonight's winner, leading flag to flag. But the timing will show that you led flag to flag, but it was anything but that, especially there at the end with fighting that lap traffic and rubber racing, as we call it. You know, it's Dylan, you know, another solid effort. Your second win here at Sumter, your second win, Blue Ridge Outlaw win of the year here, and you know, man, it's got to be a dream to drive this hot rod as good as you guys got it going right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, this old car here is a 21, and I hate to say it, but this car's hung a lot of checks. I mean, we won a lot of big crate races in this car, and we decided to make it. We decided to make it our 525 car this winter, and it's been sitting in the shop for a couple years. Ain't been racing, and she picked right back up where it left off. This car's good, man. But I got a good team. I've been saying that for a lot of years. My brother and Russell, you know, are the heart and soul behind this deal. You know, I got guys with me tonight like Heath and my dad and Jerry, and you know, in this sport, in my opinion, it takes the people you circle around you.
It does.
And I got two of the best ones, and I got Penske and HST in my corner that do whatever I need to do, and you know, it's been very fortunate and very blessed.
Absolutely, you know, and like you said, you led flag to flag its first race at Lakeview and done the same tonight. And but you know, you guys had that lap traffic to encounter on multiple occasions, and then right there at the end, Dale Timms tried to catch up with you there. Did you notice any pressure from her, or were you just trying to being focused on your line and your race?
Well, I knew that, you know, it had rubber pretty hard, and that I was the only one that I thought in the top few there that put on all hard tires, and I knew I could tell my left rear was hurting and right rear was hurting, and I knew that Dale was a little softer than me, so I knew his was hurting. So I just was just content just to follow lap traffic and not leave that rubber and just maintain a good pace and just drag race, really. You know, just like I said on the front stretch, I've raced Dale a long time. Got a lot of respect for him, and I feel like he has a lot for me. And I knew that, you know, that nothing crazy was going to happen as long as I just hit my marks every lap.
Absolutely. So, we got a long stretch of races coming up as well, and then you guys as well. So, hanging this checkup on the wall with Billy's name on it as well, it's got to mean a lot to you. Like you said on the front stretch earlier of what this race, to be able to add your name to the winners list, what it means to you.
Yeah, man, Billy was a first-class guy, run a first-class operation. It's been a long time. I met his family, but I seen Gibb tonight, too. It's been a long time since I've seen those guys.
They say you used to race with Gibb at one point.
Got a lot of respect for Gibb, and I had a lot for Billy. Like I said, he was a first-class guy. He'd help anybody, do anything good to help anybody, and, the racing community really lost a great one there.
So anybody else you'd like to thank that helps you guys out and keeps you guys up and down the road?
Yeah, I got to thank my mom and dad, my grandma and grandpa with Turkey Landscaping. Without them, they wouldn't none of this be possible. Warren Performance, Boomer Custom Builders. Boomer's been a big part of my racing for a
Boomer
long time.
Hawk, yep.
And Raise Wraps, Penske Racing Shots, HST, Renegade Race Fuels, Andrew at ProFab. We changed up a few things this week that I wanted to change, and he never asked me any questions or never skipped a beat. Just whatever I needed. That guy's helped me a long time. I'm really appreciative for him. And make sure I didn't miss anybody. Willwood, Pro System Swift, Dynamic Drive Lines. Like I said, Kevin Ray, and just say it one more time. I got a good group of people that support me, gonna go to the end of the world for me, and it means a lot, man. I want to thank my Lord and Savior for a safe trip down here and a good race and get us home. And no matter what time we get home, we'll be sitting at church in the morning. I miss my wife, my kids. I love you, and I really appreciate her. She allows me to go and chase these dreams, and without her, that would none of this be possible either.
Absolutely. So, Dylan Brown, tonight's winner here at Sumter Speedway with the Cagle Automotive Blue Ridge Outlaws, powered by Newsom Raceway Parts Network, Raceway Chevrolet, and Chevrolet Performance. Tonight's Billy Cagle Tribute winner, Dylan Brown.
Thank you.
And that's your top 3 interviews for the Blue Ridge Outlaws. Nothing is working like I want it to. Last but not least, we got the Carolina Sprint Tour invades Harris Motor Speedway. So we got Harris results. Of course, Harris not having any pictures up yet when I done the show, but we're still going to go over the results for them guys. Oh yeah, we ain't got no pictures.
Yeah.
We ain't got no pictures.
Your front wheel drive feature winner was the 88K of Joey Kelly. Second went to the 115 of Keelan Tate. Third was the 21 of Willie Fowler. Fourth went to the X of Austin Giles. Fifth was the 2 of Daryl Moffett. Sixth was the 88 of Alyssa Kelly. Seventh went to the 313 of Rick Dunmire. Eighth was the 116 of Jared Dessart. Ninth was the 912 of Amber Williams. And rounding out your top 10 was the 44 of Jordan Webb.
Then we'll roll out for Thunder Bomber main event. It was Bailey Hip in the 46 machine picking up the win. Dylan Bale in the 83 machine was second. Cruz Madison in the 05 machine finishing third. Bryson Geis in the 28 machine was fourth. Fifth going to Lloyd Dean Burgess in the 02 machine. Sixth was Cole Hopper in the 48 machine. Jesse Wall in the 13 machine finishing seventh. Eighth going to Joey Powell in the 34. Ninth went to Hunter Aiken in the 44 machine. And round out your top 10 was a 75 of Josh Mathis.
Your pure stock feature winner was the 71 of TJ Penfield. Second went to the 5W of Dwayne Worley. Third was the 4B of Brandon Byers. Fourth went to the 99 of Michael Heaton. Fifth was the ST7 of Nathan Pierce. Sixth went to the 23 of Braden Toole. Seventh was the 24 of Jave Toro. 8th was the 4 of Emilia Brown. 9th was the 15 of Austin Bruce. And round out your top 10 was the 28 of Justin Webster.
Then we roll into the street stock main event. It was Cody Ussery in the 00 machine picking up the win. Brian Carswell, meathead in the 17 machine, finishing second. Third going to Cade Langley in the 11 machine. Fourth going to Caleb McLaughlin in the 83 machine. Fifth was Tanner Fortune in the 92 machine. Justin Barber in the 81, finishing sixth. Ronald Rhodes in the 23 machine, finishing seventh. Eighth going to Josh Burgess in the 98 machine. Junior Cersei in the 6 machine, finishing ninth. And round out your top 10 was Tony Pierce in the 3 machine.
And your Carolina Sprint Tour feature winner was the 18 of Josh Shantz. Second went to the 48G of George Lux. Third was the 01 of Jaden Bowling. Fourth went to the 7 of Biscuit Williams. Fifth was the B5 of Brianna Lawson. Sixth went to the 22 of John Frutchney. Is that right? Frutchney.
Sounds right to me.
Seventh went to the 75 of Robert Tyler. Eighth was the 9 of Jeff Oliver. Ninth went to the 15 of Derek Trace. And round out your top 10 was the 67 of Jacob McLean.
And then last but not least at Harris was the Crown Vics. It was Justin Watts in that 10W machine picking up the win. Blake Green, 22 machine, was second. Third going to the M1 of Justin Murray. Fourth going to Eli Hightower in the 16 machine. Fifth, Kyle Moore in the 11 machine. Andy Moore in the 321 finishing sixth. Seventh going to Daniel Warren in the 36 machine. Austin Moore, the 28 machine, was eighth. Ninth going to Nikki Hartman in the 808 machine. And Alex Womble in the 22W. Round out your top 10 for Crown Vics at Harris Motor Speedway. And that will round out all your results for Harris this past Saturday night and all the results we have for tonight. Because Whitfield, of course, didn't get to race because of water seeping into the racetrack from the heavy rains they got during the week. But coming up, events. Princeton Motor Speedway will be racing Friday night.
Natural Bridge will be racing Friday, I think, and Saturday.
I think that's right. Princeton is on Friday. Carolina Speedway will have 602 open wheel modified street stocks, Renegade Sportsman, Thunder Bombers, Pro Fours, Hornets, and Crown Vics. And they have got money raised from the Carolina Speedway fans. For the first 16 veterans through the gate will be paid for by the fans of Carolina Speedway. And, of course, Natural Bridge having a doubleheader weekend. Friday night, 602 crates and late models and open practice for the American All-Stars. Saturday will be Street Stocks, Pure Stocks, Mini All-Stars, and the 5,000 to win American All-Star 604 race. And then, of course, the Air Bull Ring back in action Saturday, May 24th. Going to have the Buffalo Mountain Motorsports 604. Late models, 604s and 602s run together there. TC Construction 602 Modifieds. Renegade Sportsman, Pro 4, Stock 4, and Enduro. So go check them out at the Bull Ring on May the 24th. With Raceway, going to plan on making up last week's event on Saturday. And then, of course, racing Sunday with the American All-Stars and the Carolina Sprint Tour there Sunday as well. Blue Ridge Outlaws got 3 days of thunder for the Memorial Day weekend, starting off Saturday, May 24th at Livonia Speedway. Coming up Sunday to Gaffney, South Carolina to Cherokee Motor Speedway. And then Monday we'll be at Travelers Rest Speedway on May the 26th for a 3-day weekend. And, of course, Cherokee Speedway not only hosting the Blue Ridge Outlaws, but the Monster Mini Stock Association 1500 to win and other divisions to be announced on the 25th. County Line Raceway will not be racing this weekend. They will come back May 31st with a Mid East 525 late models and steel block banded event. You can see that.
Yeah, I see that.
And then, of course, Federal Motor Speedway going to be back in action this weekend as well. I have not decided if I'm going to go anywhere or not. This weekend, I got stuff I need to do. The rain last weekend messed me up. I was not expecting it to rain Saturday morning, and it put a lot of things behind for me. Unless somebody just absolutely has to have me, which that's going to be a rarity. So y'all are going to Natural Bridge Friday night, run 602 late models.
Yep.
In the Cassell Builder number 45 machine.
Yep. Then we'll go to Whitful for Saturday and Sunday.
And Sunday. So you're running Whitful for Saturday and Sunday.
If you're going to race Saturday, might as well stay up there Sunday and race.
Like I said, I know y'all got the makeup race on Saturday.
48-hour trip to Whitful.
I've been on a 24-hour trip to Whitful.
Hey, we made it home at least.
We did make it home.
Yeah.
Cameras slip a lot, though.
I did.
All night long, all the way back home. Which you did get your belly full before we left.
Yeah. Where did we eat at? Denny's? Was that what it was?
Yeah. I do think that there at Bull Ring is going to go back. Is going to get the race secret back to 454 40s for the default channel. Yes. What was asked what the default channel was today, and I give it to them. So hopefully they'll go back to the default, make that a little easier for the drivers.
What is that?
I don't know.
Hashtag beat the 99.
Hashtag beat the 99. That would be Bryce Smith.
Yeah, I think.
Go figure.
I think Bryce finished like 7th at Beckley.
And 99 was
third. Yeah.
On the podium.
Yeah.
He gonna talk smack in here.
Oh, he always gonna talk smack.
You know. A few people jumped in here. I said, I hope the video quality was a little better. I know we had to reload every one time, but hopefully everything was a little better quality tonight.
Hopefully, I'm gonna come rub doors with you this weekend.
Rub doors with him?
Yeah, race cars. Friday night.
You planning on lapping him or something?
Natural Bridge. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to know how you rub doors with him. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. You need anything?
No.
Sure.
I'm positive.
Okay.
Says I don't have power steering and finished. I didn't have power steering and finished. Matt pulls off when he loses it.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all are terrible.
Y'all two are like brothers.
I'm getting more people in here now that we went over all the results. And
yeah.
What's coming up? We talk Island in here afterwards. That's just amazing to me.
He's adopted. Wow. This was such a random take on that.
I mean, I tell my youngin all the time she was adopted and they brought her back.
I know I'm not adopted. I look too much like my mom.
You probably was adopted, but they brought you back. Thank you, sir. Mm-hmm. But I will probably at a racetrack somewhere. I don't know where yet. I just talked about how the video The video feed quality was a whole lot better than it been being, and it just went to shit. Tell me how that happens.
Great internet.
It don't matter which internet I use.
Does it do this stuff at your house?
I don't know. I ain't done it at the house in a long time. It says, come to Natural Bridge so you can watch the milkman beat me. I ain't even got to watch it. All I got to do is look at my race pass. I can see that.
Jesus.
I mean, really?
I know. It's funny. I don't know.
But it's Friday night. I got to work Friday, so there ain't no way I can get to Natural Bridge on Friday.
We'll see.
Night.
I ain't saying nothing. We'll see. That's about all I can tell you.
Like I said, I can't get to Natural Bridge on Friday. I got to work.
Much. We ain't been up there with that late model except for once. I got something you can beat on. What?
Stat boy.
Stat boy. I don't get it.
He don't either. I don't know.
Maybe he's talking about Matt. I don't know.
Ain't no telling. Like I said, there's plenty of racing action going on this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There's something going on. So support your local dirt track.
Plenty of racing this weekend.
Yeah,
Looks
plenty
like.
of racing. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. There's racing somewhere.
Where's Monday?
Travelers Rest.
Oh.
Blue Ridge Outlaws.
No.
I don't think so. But that's all I have for this week. Hopefully, I can get everything to work a little better. It's worked better tonight than it did last week, so maybe we can get it better for next week.
Maybe we can get somebody to cost.
Well, we ain't gonna get into all that in here. So that's it for tonight. Remember, guys, if you're not at a dirt track, it's your own asphalt. On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Medan, North Carolina. Go check out Gann's Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Score, and for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast for You embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at Too Fast for You embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Walnut Cove, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. Special thanks to Travis Covey with TC Construction. The driver of the Goliath chassis, TC Construction, Penske Racing Shocks, number 05 machine. Along with the teammate and sponsor of the Gann's Race Cars and Parts, Airport Drive-In, TC Construction, Penske Racing Shocks, number 45, the Maverick Cambridge Gann. The dynamic duo make up the Maverick Goose team that will bring back the love and feeling in 2025. So go check them out at a racetrack near you running the 602, a modified division. The T-shirt guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com.
Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association, your home for your True Lion Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks, the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models, and in its debut season, the Pro Fabrication Headers and Exhaust Mid-East 525 late models. For all your rules and schedules, go check out racemideast.com. Need trash hauled? Call Capital Waste. Their team is ready to help you determine the right product for your needs, offering roll-off dumpster rentals and also portable toilet rentals in 2 convenient locations, one at 1668 Park Drive in Mount Airy, North Carolina, the other at 730 Oak Ridge Farms Highway in Mooresville, North Carolina. Give them a call today at 336-568-8009 or check them out at capitalwastetrash.com.